Between two very strong athletes. Lee DONGHUA, convincing performance all the way through. And GWLADYS, at times unstoppable. Different styles. GWLADYS very comfortable. Referees giving the Kyongo a warning to both athletes for inactivity. She wants to see more kicks, more punches, more engagement, and straight away GWLADYS delivers a kick to the body, well covered by Lee DONGHUA. Incredibly strong kick again. Lee tried to cover, but this time he got through. Chai tries a back kick and the axe kick, and GWLADYS comes back with her own back kick and a kick into the body. Less cautious fair this match, although the referee wants to see more action, which is indicating that's what that gesture means when you bring your two fists together. A lot of power in these kicks from this plus 67 kilogram category. Straight off the mark there by the French athlete, just fell short. Referee definitely wants more activity, but I think this is as much as can expect. And I think there was a shin block there. Yes, a warning against a Chinese athlete. You're not allowed to block with a shin. In that exchange, there was a headshot registered by Lee DONGHUA, which puts her ahead. So Lee DONGHUA scored the headshot, which we almost missed because it was more or less after the Kyongo for the shin blocking, which is a foul. So one kick turned the lead of the match around. But it's very early days yet. GWLADYS slowed down slightly now, but coming to the last 10 seconds of the match, of the first round, should I say. A little bit frustrated with that headshot. Didn't register very much. Not too much commentary there by Miriam Bavarel, the French coach. Not too much to be said there. How do you tell somebody with so much skill and experience what they need to be doing? GWLADYS agreeing. They can see the kick that got through, so Lee DONGHUA did block it. As we said, it covered that kick, but it still managed to penetrate. And there's the headshot. Crescenting kick over with the left leg in close range. Very respectful athlete, Lee DONGHUA from China. Second round underway. Immediately the referee encouraging activity. Both players happy to oblige. Powerful kick by GWLADYS to the body. Impact wasn't correct to score. The impact is scored by the PSS system, in this case the KP&P, Adidas KP&P system, and it scores impact and accuracy to the body. And that's impact with the socks that you can see the athletes wearing. They have sensors inbuilt into them. And when the two connect with sufficient speed and power, then they register a point. Just a point separates these two athletes. Lee Donghua more active. GWLADYS feinting and going a very fast kick off the front leg. A very powerful kick off the back leg. Lee Donghua cuts underneath there, goes underneath the guard of the French woman and scores. Tries that jab off the front leg and gets through. But it's just not covering sufficiently there. Comes off the back leg with a strong kick. And again, goes for the back kick, misses the target. GWLADYS seems to be breathing heavily, but that is her normal style. It's not a reflection on her match fitness whatsoever. Some people have made that mistake before and suffered as a consequence. Oh, dear me. A shin block by the Chinese athlete, and the impact was with the knee. She's come off the worst for it. And this is really why it's been made into a foul, because of the risk of injury. You can obviously see the pain on her face there as she collapses onto her opponent. Not too much sympathy from GWLADYS. Now, don't believe, I'm not sure if the kyungo was given there or not for the shin block. The score remains unchanged. So then in the second round, Lee Donghua leading by 5 points to 2. GWLADYS EPANGUE scored one kick with a strong kick to the body. The second one was on deductions and kyungos against Lee Donghua. You see the focus and concentration there on the athlete's face. And the perspiration. It is a very warm venue, and the athletes will be feeling that a lot more under those lights. So round 3. Lee Donghua, a Chinese national team member, Asian Games champion, against GWLADYS EPANGUE from the French national team. Has GWLADYS got enough to come back into this game, or will Lee pick her off on the way in? Tries for the punch there. The Chinese athlete more proactive. GWLADYS tries a big spinning kick, which would have changed the score around. Tries for the back kick, which would have tied the score. Again tries the back kick, but she hasn't quite got the measure of her opponent here. Lee goes to the crescent kick to the head again. Ends up on the floor. Now, if she's judged to be pushed over, because GWLADYS carried on forward, she would get the kyungo, but in fact, she would give him the kyungo for falling over. Impact there with the leg, low section. Referee didn't see it. Wasn't intentional. But GWLADYS definitely felt it. Comes to the last minute now. She needs to make a play. A strong kick to the body again. And again, into the body, not a sufficient impact. Tries the spinning kick. Lee goes high and short. She's just correcting the head guard there, slipping forward as the players get more fatigued. They pay less attention to equipment and belts and things. Gladys tries a spinning kick. She's a little bit too close, it impacted with the shin, which doesn't score because obviously there's no sensor pads over there, and that's not the correct scoring area of the foot. She's getting incredibly frustrated now, so that will be another Congo. So Lee DONGHUA with a 4-point lead now, going into the last 30 seconds. Gladys looks to be tired. Warning against Lee. Three points difference now, last 20 seconds. Lee does seem more mobile, goes up for the headshot. And scores it, registered quite late, but that did score. I think that's... Now she's moving around, she's trying to avoid any impacts. Gladys is really getting frustrated. Tries to push away, tries the spinning kicks. She's not going to stop. Keeps her opponent there. Gets a warning for going out of the area. It's not going to make any difference. DONGHUA Lee, the Asian Games champion from 2014, has earned her place in the final of this, the first Grand Prix of 2015. You can see the frustration with Gladys EPANGUE, an absolutely legend in Taekwondo. So on form, on paper, people would have gone for probably Bianca Walkden and Gladys in the finals, the world champion and the world silver medalist. But Nafia Kuz from Turkey and Lee DONGHUA from China had different ideas about that. So the final of the plus 67 kilogram division will be between Nafia Kuz from the Turkish national team and Lee DONGHUA of China.